helping couples all over mid-Missouri.
Still want to hook up?
Or at least trying to.
Goodbye.
Cosmo and the Y107 Morning Show's Hook Up or Hang Up.
It is Cosmo and Lauren, Y107 Morning Show, and Hook Up or Hang Up time here on the Silver Ball Arcade Bar Hotline. Let's welcome, if I can push the phone, to Stacey. Are you there? Good morning, Stacey.
Hey, Stacey.
Hi, guys. It's
Hey.
the moment we've all been waiting for.
That's right.
I think,
Or at least I have.
I was going to say, I can tell you've been waiting for it. You seem a little anxious.
So where are
a
things? Where are things at? It's been a little bit since we were messaging back and forth to set this up. So where are things at right now? Things still kind of between you and Mike, or what?
Yeah, I mean, there's been no contact for a while.
Okay. So where'd you meet him?
We met on Bumble, and, just seemed to really hit it off through there. So we eventually decided to meet up.
Okay, and what did you do for your meetup?
We went out to dinner. We bundled up and went to a restaurant. Really nice to be out of the house.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And in person, you guys got along fine?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we got along great. It just seemed like we had so much in common. Our senses of humor seemed to really mesh. Like we were laughing for hours. Felt like we had a ton to talk about. Oh, we both have only just started watching Ozark.
Hello!
So that was kind of a thing that, we were like, oh, this could be a really fun thing to do together. I know we're way behind.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's fine. That you guys must have a lot in common. You're the only two here that have not watched the show.
Even I've watched it, and I'm usually 10 years late to the TV parties.
So what went wrong then? Like what is going on?
I don't know. So we texted back and forth a little bit after the date, and I told him I had a great time and would like to see him again. And he said he'd let me know, but that definitely never happened.
Okay, so how long ago was this? What kind of time frame are we looking at here?
We went out on the 30th or whatever that Saturday is. So,
Okay.
So what?
It's been a while.
So, Stacey, why are you thinking then? What's going on in your head as you rewind things back? Why is he ghosting you? What's up?
I don't know. I mean, of course, my first thought was like, oh, did I have spinach in my teeth all night? But I don't think that's what it was.
And I hope nobody would ghost somebody for that.
Right.
Like that's so ridiculous if somebody does that. Like we all eat
I know,
food.
But you know how you think of every little thing that it could be.
Oh, you're right. Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah. You hyperanalyze everything. So
yeah. So I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe he did mention that I'm not his typical type, which I thought was kind of a weird thing to say. But
I know this
don't know,
gets
at the
Lauren
time,
fired
I guess
up.
I thought that was
Yeah.
him being like, oh, you're not like my usual type, but I guess I thought that was his way of being like, but this was so great. So, I really didn't think anything of it until I didn't hear from him for 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Yeah, Lauren's not a big fan of that whole type thing.
Type.
I could.
It's not real.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Unless if you're dating identical
Especially
twins, you
when
don't
it
have a
seems
type.
like we had such a great date. Like, what does that even mean?
right.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with it. So,
And also, if your type was working for you, then why are you single? So, yeah, let's just call him and see.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook Up or Hang Up.
Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar.
With Cosmo and the Y107 Morning Show.
Y107, Cosmo and Lauren, Hook Up or Hang Up on the radio this morning, online too, y107.com. All free, and all our podcasts at y107.com. I said that, though, right?
You did.
y107.com?
Like
Okay.
a few
Sorry, my
times
bad.
now.
We just talked to Stacey, met up with Mike, and went to dinner. They had a lot in common. Seemed like it was going well. And now nothing.
She said that he said she wasn't his type, though, which...
That's not a good sign.
No, not at all. But then he kept talking to her, so maybe, I don't know.
Well,
Who knows?
Well, let's see if he just chickened out after, or what the heck's going on. Why is he ghosting her? as we call Mike this morning for his explanation. What had happened was...
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Lauren and Cosmo. We're with the Y107 Morning Show.
Hey, Mike.
Real quick question. Got to ask, are you okay with us recording this call for quality and insurance purposes?
Maybe some training.
I mean, I guess. I don't want to be rude, but why are you calling me, though?
Well, that brings us to our next point. Stacey asked us to call you. She said that, like, you guys went on a date. She thought it was cool, but now it's not that cool.
Yeah. I mean, we went out a while ago. This is because I haven't messaged her back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
it.
Nail on the head.
I don't know. I mean, I told her we weren't going to work out.
You sure about that?
Like, you explicitly said this is not going to be a thing?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I told her, she wasn't really my type.
Okay. She thought you were saying, like, normally she wasn't your type, but that this time was an exception.
No, I didn't say that. I made it very clear, that she wasn't my type and, we wouldn't keep seeing each other.
All right, so there's a little bit of a disconnect somewhere between what you're telling us and what we heard from her. Because
all right. I mean,
yeah.
you can just tell her that.
Okay. Hey, Stacey?
Well, Mike, I think you should tell her.
Yeah.
And now is the perfect time for that to happen because she is on the phone with us, too.
Hi, Mike. So nice to hear from you. I just want to say that I don't think you were clear about that at all. And by saying
Really?
that I wasn't typically your type, yeah, you said I'm not your usual type. Like that.
That's not what I said.
To me, that doesn't mean
you weren't really my type.
Yes, it is. That is what you said. So what? I guess to me that doesn't mean I don't want to see you again. I wish you would have just said that.
I mean, I think I did. I think I was clear. It seems like you can't take the hint.
Oh, wait, were you clear or were you hinting at it? 'Cause this doesn't really add up.
It kind of sounds to me like this was one of those, like, clear as mud situations where Mike maybe thought that he was being explicit and it just didn't come out that way, right?
I
don't know. I mean, I wasn't trying to be I wasn't trying to be a but when somebody says, hey, like, I don't think you're my type, it does not mean, this isn't working out, like there's no connection. That's what I meant. I mean, I thought it was pretty clear.
Think it wasn't clear. I don't think that is what that means. I think you are being a jerk. And then I guess I'm just wondering, like, at what point did you decide I wasn't your type? Like, why did you even go out with me if I'm not your type?
Well, especially if the date seemed to be going pretty well, like you guys were having a good time, though, right, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. The date was fine. Like, she's a nice person. I just didn't think there was any chemistry. Like, that's just what you say when, you don't think it's going to work out. Just say, like, yeah, I don't think you're my type. Like, let's go our separate ways.
Okay.
All right. Well,
but again, you didn't say let's go our separate way. I just think maybe in the future.
Well, what do you think that means, though? I mean, I don't know why.
To say you're not usually my type,
but I mean, either way, Stacey, I think at least now it is pretty clear. And I know that sucks and it's got to be really sucky to hear, but also, like, we know now it's not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, this is much better than not hearing anything.
True.
And
Right.
I guess I just wish that you'd been mature enough to be upfront.
All right. I mean, in my mind, I was. So
Okay.
it just seems like you couldn't take the hint.
This obviously isn't going to work. We're just going to keep kind of going in circles. So let's just move on. Mike, thank you for your time. Stacey, thank you for reaching out. We
thanks for your help.
Sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah, sorry it didn't work, but we got you some answers, and now you can move on.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up
Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar.
with Cosmo in the Y107 Morning Show.